Good afternoon. Over the next few days, autumn finally arrives. Now, that said, it already feels like autumn in northern areas. Sunny skies in Aberdeen, but temperatures right now around 12 degrees. Further south, some warmth holding on, 21 there in Norfolk. And as we get into the weekend, finally, all these weather fronts clear out of the way and all of us get into this rather cold northwesterly flow of air. There's going to be a lot of sunshine around, just as there was for some of us last weekend, but a completely different feel. 6 to 13 degrees, could be some wintry showers up towards the north. And the nights, they're going to be much colder than we've been used to. Some of us could see our first frost of the season.
Good afternoon. Well, the weather is slowly changing. Today, though, it is still feeling quite mild, quite warm. Now, we have had quite a bit of cloud. This is first thing down at Euston Station. You can see grey skies. Now, as we head towards Thursday evening, from 9 o'clock, the Met Office has a yellow weather warning in place for heavy rain.
Hello again. I hope you had a lovely day. It's not particularly beautiful tonight. We've got rain overnight and into tomorrow morning. A lot of it should clear away. It might still be a bit damp, quite cloudy though tomorrow and feeling a bit cooler. And then tomorrow night and into Friday, we've actually got a warning in place for some potentially quite heavy rain. Watch out for some tricky driving conditions, maybe even some localised flooding. I just want to show you this next chart as well. This is the temperature difference we've got from last Sunday to this Sunday coming. So it's going to be quite a bit cooler. Do get your coats ready. You've been warned.
The hint of autumn.
Indeed, it's been incredibly warm so far this month, and now we've got our first autumn chill on the way. And to be honest, it's not even going to be particularly cold. It's going to be closer to really where we should be this time of the year. So it is on the way. The peak of it will be over the weekend and into next week. Now, right now, if we look at the air mass, so the temperature of the atmosphere, you can see a warm atmosphere across southern parts of the UK. And actually, there'll be a resurgence of that warm air through Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, we'll see those cold northerlies developing, and that autumn chill will bring a touch of frost to especially more northern parts of the UK, but very typical weather really for the time of the year. It has been atypical so far, with nearly every single day so far this month, somewhere in the UK reaching 20 degrees Celsius. Sunny spells and showers. So let's have a look at this outlook then. High pressure is eventually going to establish itself over us, so lots of crisp weather. The average about 15 in the south this time of the year, 13 in the north, so we're around the average for the time of the year in this autumn chill.
And causing quite a stir, we meet the family of 5 making West London their home. Which appears to have reverted back to autumn.
Yes, it has. And I have to give a shout out to my really good buddy, Sean the vet, who was in that report. Yeah, he's put so much work into it, so we're very proud of him. Well done. All for the beavers. OK, let's get to the forecast. And yes, Riz was saying hint of autumn, certainly in the air, and it is going to turn a little bit cold. I mean, come on, it's felt almost like summer in the last few days, with temperatures hitting the mid-20s.
Hello there. For those parts of the UK where it has been exceptionally warm over the last few days, there is something more autumnal on the way.
Oh, and Joe's at Temple Newsam in Leeds tonight, and you hinted at a change. Is it going to look a little bit more like winter, Joe?
Well, certainly autumn, Mary. It's going a little bit cooler for all of us over the next few days, and it'll certainly be quite active weather-wise to end the week. Beautiful here this evening at Temple Newsam, very still, very little wind. There's been some drizzle this afternoon. It's a gorgeous Jacobean Tudor mansion in Leeds, built in the 1500s. The trees just beginning to turn here. Over the next few days, some conflicting weather for all of us. In fact, this afternoon, very different conditions across the country. Wales saw some very heavy rain. And of course, in the southeast, it's really been very warm and muggy, and that theme will continue as we go through the next few days. Consistently very warm to start October here in the UK. Yesterday was the 4th consecutive day that temperatures have exceeded 25 degrees across southern parts of the country. There'll be a real change, though, for all of us over the next few days. It'll start to feel quite a good deal cooler into the weekend, and you'll notice a real contrast. Last weekend, temperatures reaching 25 degrees. Saturday, Sunday this week, maybe 14 at best. We'll see some frost moving in by night, and perhaps even the first snowfall of the season for northern parts of Scotland through Saturday night, the early hours of Sunday morning. Before all that, we have a weather warning in place for tomorrow night for rain for parts of the country. Here are all the details now. The north-south split continues tonight. It'll be cold and frosty across parts of Scotland and northern England. Temperatures dipping down to around -3 in a few spots. More muggy further south with some mistiness around and rain. For all of us over the next few days, there'll be more active weather to come. Some heavy rain moving in during the day tomorrow, and it's colder into this weekend. And while it's mild here this evening, some of us certainly might need to get our heating on this weekend.
OK, Jo, thank you.